What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be going over another company that came across my radar, called StoneCo. So this is a Brazilian payments company. And so if you notice, this is the prospectus. It IPO'd not too long ago, actually. But Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway, has agreed to purchase 14 million shares out of the almost 46 million. So that's interesting because it's a tech company and it's in Brazil, but Warren Buffett is buying at the IPO. So there must be something going on here, right? So let's check it out. So it sounds like kind of a square or something like that. I like when in the prospectus, the company has a letter from the founders. Let's read this. This entrepreneurship story was made possible by three groups of partners: our clients, who are the reason for our existence, our investors, who have supported and believed in our dreams and vision early on, and our young, passionate team of entrepreneurs who are transforming the Brazilian landscape for small business with their relentless energy. So, born in 2012, they had a history. They started a company called Braspag. So, pagar is to pay in Portuguese, I believe. Look at me, so cultured. First thing we learned, the country was ripe with opportunity. So that's like Mercado Libre is another company that I've held in the past. It's an incredible company. Geographically vast, so 200 million people. That is like 2/3 the size of America. So there's some people inspired by the Zappos approach to customer relationships. Wow, I love that. Zappos is a great company. 3 pillars: tech, human connection, and proximity. The only true way to understand the needs of merchants is to stay close, regularly meet with them, and establish a relationship. That's awesome. Only 6 years old and it's still in its early days. Cloud-based technology platform. So another company that I have looked into is called, what is it called? Oh, PagSeguro. That's another Brazilian payment. So I wonder, so they really are talking about this customer service, which I think is great. But I wonder how they're different. Here we go. An increase of 74%. We have obtaining high NPS scores. Okay, NPS of 65. It's pretty good. 200,000 active clients. Connect more effectively. So 180 operational Stone hubs. That's interesting. Wonder exactly what that is. In-house customer. So they probably have a big customer. They're just talking about customer relationships a ton, which I think is great. The market. So R is Brazil's currency, the real. Yeah, I mean, we're seeing some big numbers. But I think the number one thing I really would like to see is how it's different from PagSeguro. Unique culture, the reason, own it, no BS. We don't cuss on Investing City. Ugh. Low cost enable us. Our model combined with the power and efficiency of. Let's see here. Let's just do some Googling. StoneCo versus PagSeguro. Because there's so many different types, but I feel like in the United States, Square has really more like Square. Interesting. Brazil Journal. So that's Stone. Following the resounding success of PagSeguro's IPO, the next Stone may have a more adequate peer in Square. Square started out with a business model similar to that of PagSeguro, focused on very small merchants who ordered the company's card reader in its last capital round. Square. Yeah, this is old. What? Oh, okay, now it says, yeah, 10 times. With a 5.4% share of the Brazilian card transaction market. Despite all the political noise, the offer will likely lure the same type of investor. According to the... So what's the real to USD, the Brazilian currency? So it's like 0.27. Huh. So one USD to real. 3.7. Okay. Cool. So it's like a quarter almost. Let's see here. Applying the same multiple. Stone's total processing is a bit higher. Huh. Funded only. Created a billion credit. The company to finance customer prepayment operations at a lower cost. Huh. Individual micro entrepreneurs. That's interesting. Stone has a proprietary distribution force. So these are the Stone hubs, right? Yep, here we go. Company has never disclosed the size of its commercial staff. Wow. That's so interesting. Fourth company. Wow. Serial entrepreneur. That's crazy. Several private rounds. Oh, I like what I'm seeing. Let's see if I can see some market share statistics. So this is early. Why is Brazilian payment? Huh. Ant Financial, that's Alibaba. Huh. What? Really? I didn't know that he invested in... Look at this. Buffett is investing in these fintech emerging market companies. Buffett is so interesting. Oh, and he said, oh, it's the headquarter office is on the floor below our company. Only offers ordinary service. And there are other... That is weirdly worded. This is like the shortest blog post of all time. Okay, let's go back to the source. Alright, we're going to have to look at some numbers because there's a lot going on, especially in these payments companies. There's just too much sometimes. So, okay, yeah, Buffett bought. So interesting. Okay, here we go. Some revenues, subscription numbers. Yeah, we gotta figure out how they make money. Gotta figure that out. Let's see if we can go to management's discussion. Okay, white glove service, disruptive and has enabled us. So this is the take rate, growing ever so slightly. I wonder what Pag. Let's just look at PagSeguro's stuff. S1. I know they've reported a couple F1 because international. I know they've reported a couple of quarters. But let's see like what management says about their company. So there are these micro merchants. They're kind of smaller. So interesting. I wonder why. Maybe if you look at business. Oh yeah, I remember looking at them a while back when they first IPO'd. They have a lot going on. A lot going on. They got the terminals, all these other. So most of their S1 is really about net chargeback. Maybe if we can do take rate. Or maybe we'll just look at their financials and figure it out. So selected financial data, revenue from transactions, over total, so 151 million. And then here we go, 4.5 billion. So what's 151 million divided by 4.5 billion? So their take rate is like 3%. So yeah, this is different. This is 1.9%. Huh. So let's see if that logic holds up though. Just want to make sure. So they're they don't really tell you for the full year. I think so actually. First half. Huh. So we'd have to multiply that by 35 billion times 0.27 for US, right? So 9 billion. It's only for the first half too. If we go back to PagSeguro, that was for the full year, 4.5. And if I'm reading this correctly, well, this is a couple years ago. Huh. Interesting. Let's see if they have a quarterly. Quarter. I don't know how to spell that apparently. If they have some quarterly results, that would be nice. There we go. There we go. Okay. So if we just see this line item, financial income is kind of sketch. This is growing. These two are growing super fast. Okay, here we go. This is what we want. Total revenue. This increase. That doesn't really even tell us what they. We want to figure out what they actually, how they make the money. There we go. Our net revenue from transaction activities and other services consists of commissions and fees charged for end-to-end processing services we provide for the Stone technology platform. So all these stuff. We earn monthly recurring revenue from subscription services and equipment rental. Financial income is generated by our working capital. I wonder if they, let's see, StoneCo, investor relations. Let's see, yeah, I think they've already released one earnings report. Yep. Okay, here we go. Q3. Wow. That's crazy. I wish they wouldn't put it in R, but I guess that's an ethnocentric way of looking at it. We can just do it in R and then, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Increased 121%. So 414, 1, 187, 1. Oops, I gotta clear this out. Cool. So this is Q3, 414, 1, 187, 1. So net income, that's what we're going to be recording. Let's put this over here. Net income. Net income. 90.4, negative 14.8. 90.4, negative 14.8. Take rate. That would be a good thing to note. Let's open some company notes. Make sure to jot it down. A little jottage. Somebody said that I should edit these down, and that is very true. But this is also a live stream. So I wish video didn't take so long to load. I just feel like my brain isn't loading. Okay. Yeah, video files are just too big. Here we go. This is the good stuff. I need to jot that down, because when we look at next quarter, then we'll have a frame of reference. That's Portuguese for frame of reference, if you didn't know that. That's also a total I. Total I. Okay, now I'm happy. I wish they had all of the financials. But what are you going to do? This is a very customer-centric company. I really like that. So cost, let's see if we can figure out the gross margin here. Cost of services. Yeah, that's what we want. That is what we want. So, so 87, 53, 7. 87, 53. We're going to do that. 87. So now I can see gross. Wow, gross profit grew like crazy. Wow. How are the gross margins so high? That can't be true. What? How is that possible? I mean, Squares is like terrible. What? This is blowing my mind. Why is financial income so big? Okay, we gotta go back and figure out financial income. Cause that rocketed. Oh, this is POG. There we go. Generated by working capital solutions and consists of fees charged for the prepayment of our clients' receivables from credit card transactions. Oh, that's like what Square was doing exactly. Wow, they're making so much money off of that. And that's got to be just pure margin. That's why they can make. Wonder why. Whoa. I wonder what Pug Seguro is doing about that. Because they're probably looking at that like, are you kidding me? So, yeah. Well, theirs has grown like crazy too. Except it makes up only about a third of their business versus a half. I wonder what Pug Seguro's, yeah, their costs are so much greater. I mean, this is like 50% gross margin, but how on earth can Stone do 80%? That is crazy. That looks like their special sauce right there. I don't know how. That is insane. Okay, while I lose my mind, let's figure out the financials here. There were the quarterlies. Down here. Hope I can find that again. There we go. Okay. So this is Q3, Q4, Q1, Q2. All right, sweet. So 348.8, 286.9. 48.8, 246.9. Hopefully those are right. Oh, 286.9. What a noob. 248.8. 240, 2477, 2477, 165. 165.3. These are some huge numbers. Let's see here. 24, 166.5, 186.3. 166.5, 186.3. So, whoa, that's interesting. It's because financial income dipped. Why did it dip? Why? 133.6. Okay, cool. Now we gotta look at net income, baby. 63, 24/7. Negative 75, negative 64.7, and last one, negative 24. So we can see some of these numbers now. So how does it go from 40 to 33? Wow. To just this huge acceleration. This huge growth in income. This is craziness. What I'm even more interested in is by this gross margin. I mean, come on. How can you grow gross profit that much? Okay, let's go back to Everbridge. How is that done? We can do a little valuation. Valuation. Escondillon. 5.8 billion. Okay. Current today. How much cash do they have, you think? Let's say they grow at 70. So we're doing that. One thing we have to keep in mind is that we have to pay special. How do you multiply? Can you do that? That is not it. There's basically a way to do that, though. I'm sure of it. To like multiply. Well, I won't waste your time trying to figure it out. One more. No, it's okay. I don't know. but basically we can do times 0.7. So that's A6 equals A6 times, and we can just lock it. That is, what? Why? Why would that be a thing? No. Ah, maybe I don't lock it. No. Well, let's go. We'll figure it out later. As a nerd. Oh, what we can do is just multiply the valuation by 3.7. There we go. It's much easier. Okay. Now we have to look at these cost of services. I don't know why the financial income had such an inflection. Huh. This is funky. I don't understand it. I don't understand it yet. Okay, there's a lot to get into, so I don't think we're gonna finish. I don't think we're gonna finish, but let's just do a quick valuation. And if any single person says, "No, I want to know what you think of it," then I'll make a part two to this. But that implies that anybody is watching. So, um, so we're not gonna do that yet. But if somebody does say, "Hey, do part two," I'll do it. I know you're listening then. But yeah, I think there's too much to get into in a reasonable time period, so I'm taking that constructive criticism to heart as well. So yeah, I'm being very considerate. So don't worry about it. It's a lot of accounts receivable. So let's say this is R. So that's 310 million. Okay, 310. Not much. Okay. 310. So what we'll do actually is this in real on a forward sales basis divided by, so like 9.7. Yep. So what we'll do there, okay, 9.7, but for that gross profit growth, I mean, that is second to none. I need to add that. Need to add that gross profit. Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? Huh. Yeah, sweet. This is the most important thing. We'll do that with plan as well. I'm giving away all my secrets. Whoever watches these, they're getting some good secrets in here. Wait. That's pretty good. I should add this. Haven't really looked at plan in a while. we're gonna have quite the little stuff, you know? Benchmark 2919 today. I don't know how much cash they have, to be honest. Let's say it's that. So this is, what is, oh. Yeah, let's say that times 1.4. So they're like 12. I bet they have a little bit more cash, but that's okay. But for 51% profit growth, it's not terrible. Anyway, I'm getting super sidetracked. I was gonna do the gross profit for the TP&L actually. Sorry, I'm just getting more sidetracked, but only quickly, of course. So that starts. Let's just do that though. Okay, cool. And then the last one. 2016. That's a weird. 2017, 2018. 150% with an 80% gross margin. See, now I'm not certain that can continue, but if it can, that's unreal. Why is it accelerating so much? Wow. This is an interesting company. I'm going to have to take a deeper dive. What did I just say? I'm going to have to take a deeper look. Oh my gosh. I really like what I'm seeing though. This is unreal. Have to take a deeper look though, just to figure out why. I don't think I can do it justice. So yeah, if any one of you says do it, I'll do it. But if not, I'll just keep it to myself. All right. Have a great weekend. Love you guys. All one of you. Bye.